Last week I took a look at 5 differences between canon and non-canon Luke Skywalker. And today I want to take a look at 5 differences between Canon and Legends Leia Organa. But first, don't forget to like and subscribe. Come out videos every Friday. Let's get into it. Number 5. Took a while to become a Jedi Knight. In both Canon and Legend, Leia trains to be a Jedi. However, in canon, it's unclear whether she completes her training or if she backs off from her training, but she is always Force sensitive. But in Legends, it did take her much longer to become a full-fledged Jedi. And that's because she didn't devote herself to it. She had many other obligations, such as rebuilding the government and ensuring the end of the Empire. Luke wanted her to train, as eventually he wanted to train other Jedi and he needed her help. And unlike canon, it wasn't actually Luke who trained her. Instead, Leia learned from Jedi Master Saba Sabatine, and she actually became a formidable Jedi. Number 4. Saved Luke from the dark side. So in my last video I did talk about Luke turning to the dark side to try and destroy a returning Emperor Palpatine. But when Luke joined Palpatine to destroy him from within, the dark side actually took over Luke. Leia didn't fight Luke though, instead used the power of love they shared as siblings to save her brother from the Emperor's grasp. And eventually Luke and Leia teamed up and defeated Palpatine. Number 3. She stayed married to Han. Han and Leia's relationship in Legends was much stronger than the one they had in canon. Things seemed to fall apart for Han and Leia in canon, especially when Ben Solo turned to Kylo Ren. But in Legends they actually stayed together, and they did suffer tragedy through this. Leia grounded Han, where Han taught Leia to be spontaneous and unpredictable, which was an asset when she was a politician and a Jedi. Number 2. She took Chewbacca's place. In the early days of the Yuuzhan Vong War, Chewbacca was killed, and it actually took a moon falling on Chewbacca to kill him. In his grief, Han went his own way for a while, but him and Leia would reunite and become an even stronger team than they were before. With her time in politics over, Leia would take Chewbacca's place at his side. The two would mostly live on the Millennium Falcon, going on missions for the Jedi and spending as much time together as possible. Leia would become an expert on the Millennium Falcon, even becoming an amazing pilot and gunner. And number 1, they had 3 children. So as we know in canon, they only had the one child, which was Ben Solo, but in Legends, Han and Leia's marriage would give them 3 children. The first 2 were twins, Jaina and Jacen, and Jaina would become a Jedi Master known as the Sword of the Jedi, and was one of the Order's fiercest warriors. Jacen would help save the galaxy from the Yuuzhan Vong, and then travel around gaining esoteric Force knowledge before returning. And eventually he would fall to the dark side and become Darth Caedus. Their third child, Anakin, was one of the most powerful and skilled of the younger generation of Jedi Knights, and would make a name for himself in the war against the Yuuzhan Vong before losing his life on an important mission that ensured the survival of the Jedi against the extragalactic invaders. But there we have it, 5 differences between canon and Legends Leia. What did you think? Is there any others that I didn't mention that you know? Let me know in the comments. And as always, I'll see you again.